Hello, everyone. This is Curtis for Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I'm back with another lawn care video to share with y'all today. Hey, I'm walking, taking a look at this here property to see what all I need to do to this one here today. So now we finna enter the back of it. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we gotta clean this here up. Look at that. Look at this. Oh boy. Okay. Customer always wait till text me. Now I received a text. I think it was like about 8:30 p.m. The other day, 8:30 p.m. The customer texts me to come over and do some work here today. So that's what I'm here to do, guys. Hey, check this out. Look, I'm gonna just looking at it, I have my work cut out for me on this one here, but we're gonna make this customer property look good. Just looking at it, this happens, they got a lot going on, and so when you have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people are not thinking about no lawn. They just go to work, come home, and that's it. So they want to get somebody to come over and take care of the lawn. So that's what I'm doing here. So as you can see right here, I got my work cut out, and we're looking at it, looking at what we got to do right here. And so I know this is going to take some time to get it all cleaned up and make it look real good for the customer. So just looking at it, we got to do some trimming over here, trimming over there. And let's look over on this here side right here. And we see we got some leaves over here. And look at this right over in here. You see that right over there? Okay, this side right here. Okay, we're going to have to try to get this here all cleaned up and all. So a lot of those leaves have fallen from that tree, their next door neighbor. So we're going to try to get this all cleaned up and looking good. So that's what we're finna do, guys. So stick with me, and I'm gonna carry out through the whole process. So this is gonna take some time to do. And hey, if you want to do a good job, you got to put in some time to make it look good. So I'm gonna carry out through the whole process here today. What I do when I'm out here doing some lawn care work here. Well, as you can see right here, I got to get the trimmer out, get it all ready to go. And what it is, I need to get my earmuffs. So that's what I'm looking for in the truck. I didn't put my earmuffs on. So it's kind of warm out here. And so I definitely want to get my earmuffs, because that's very important to have those earmuffs on when you're doing lawn care work, because it gets dusty and stuff. And, a lot of that dust and debris, it will get in your ears, and you have a headache and you won't be feeling well and all of that. And so it's just best to put some earmuffs on to do this type of work, because it gets dusty out here and all that grass flying around and all. So you just want to cover your ears up for safety, cover your eyes up for safety. And I always wear long sleeve shirts and long pants and all, because I always say, protect yourself, because you don't know what kind of stuff is in the soil. And I always say, cats urinate, dogs, animals, skunks, all kinds of stuff be running over this ground at night. So, you don't want to get yourself all infected. And, it's just important. Take care of yourself. But anyway, guys, as you can see right here, I'm up here and I'm trimming this here up right here with the trimmer and all. And what I'm using is I'm using my Echo, that 3020 trimmer, and I have that head on there with that trimmer line, that 1.55 heavy duty trimmer line that I'm using there, that I used in another video. If y'all haven't, check out that other video where I got some new tools for lawn care. Check that one out, where I use the tools there in that video for doing a lawn care job, where I was cleaning up a lot there. But as you can see right here, what I'm doing right now is I'm using that that trimmer line, and I must say I'm very impressed with that trimmer line because it really does a good job and it lasts a long time. It's heavy duty, and I tell you, when they say heavy duty, it's heavy duty because that line is really getting a lot of stuff cleaned up for me there. You see where I'm trimming around this old root right here. Uh, it's just doing a great job of getting that all trimmed up and knocked down and all. So as we go along, see that's what I'm talking about. See where I'm trimming, all that dust that's coming up from the trimming and all. That's why it's good to have those earmuffs on, because that stuff float up and get into your ears and stuff. And always have a hat because that when you're mowing, all that debris, that stuff will get in your hair. I don't have much hair, so I keep it cut low. But anyway, to get on your head, so you have to wash that off. But still, you want to have something to protect your head. But you see how this thing is stirring up all that dust there. So just, keep yourself covered. Even though it's getting warm, so it ain't too bad today. But I'm able to stay out here and do this. So I'm sharing this here video with y'all, with me actually, doing this here cleaning up and all, as you can see right here. But look at that. You see that trimmer line that I'm using? You see how it's just doing a phenomenal job. Look at that. It's just taking that grass down, taking around. Look at that. I'm able to get that edge right there. I'm working around the mailbox. See how it just takes it on down. I'm really enjoying this trimmer line here. There's other trimmer lines that I've used, but this one here is very, very good. I like this here trim line because I'm not losing any time. Some of this trim line you use and then it break on you, then you got to push it through the outlet and all. But this one right here, I'm not having any downtime, and I like that. I got some good trimmer line, and I don't have to keep trying to disperse it because the trimmer head is jamming and all of that, and you got to rewind and stop it and try to pull it out some more. But I'm not having that problem right here. As you can see right here, this is great. I really like the trimmer head. It is doing great. So you see what I'm doing right here. I'm walking through this right here. So I just what it is. I want to trim all the grass and everything off around the little roots and all. Get all of that looking good. Get at a good clean appearance right there. So it takes time to get that, and so you just got to walk over it. So walk over it and. While you walk and eyeball what you're doing, and you'll get a good clean appearance. I'm looking right now to make sure I get all the little scraggly grass, the little weeds that's popping up. Make sure I get those all knocked down. So as we go on, that's what I'm doing. I'm going back over it because you'll see it. You'll see the process. As we go on throughout this video, you'll see the process of what I'm doing and how I'm making this here look clean by using this trimmer here and that trimmer head. So I'm enjoying. You see it, I'm whacking all of that old grass and getting it all down. So you see it's a lot of old weeds. And what it is, you want to give a good level appearance. You don't want to leave and have some old grass sticking up on you, scraggly. So if you can help it, like I always say, check your work as you work along doing this. You want to check what you're doing, and you'll do a thorough job, and it will really look good, and your customer will thank you for that. Doing a very thorough job of edging and getting all these weeds down. Well, you see, this here property, I try to share a video every time I come and do it and take care of this lawn. And I have done a number of videos for me coming over and attending to this property. And what it is not on a schedule. So I never know when they're going to get in contact with me to try to come over and do this lawn. There's been a number of times where that I was out of town and they got in contact with me, and I had to inform the customer that I'm out of town right now. Do you know I was gone for a month, and you know they waited that whole month for me to come back? They kept checking with me to see if I was back in town, and I was like, wow, because I told them I really didn't know when I was going to get back, and I said, well, I don't know. Right now, I was out of town and I've been gone for a month. Like, I don't know when I'm going to get back. But as soon as I got back, they still got in contact with me to come back over and attend to their lawn for them. I was like, wow, I thought maybe they went on and got someone else to attend to it. And now it was some other customers. I informed them that, hey, I'm out of town. I don't know. I'm in the snow up here. I don't know when I'm going to get out. And they were like, okay. They waited. And then eventually they went on and got someone. But they called me back after they had gotten someone to come over and do the lawn. But when it needed attending to again, they got in contact with me to come back over. I was like, I'm not really even looking for any lawns. But this happens, guys. When you do a good job and take care of somebody's property for them, it doesn't matter, whatever nature business you're in, when you do a good job and take care of someone, they want you back again. That can be for washing a car, to painting a house, to whatever you do, for cooking. If you do a good job, people will want you to come back over and do something else for them. Customer service is the key to it. Even though sometimes we have to go through some situations with some people where we may not like it, but we don't show that we don't like it. We just go in and give them customer service, keep our mouth shut and walk on. And I've had to do that on a number of customers, and they kept paying me. So, it's like a lot of things that we go through out here doing lawn care. We may not like it, but we don't say anything to them about it. I don't say anything. Just keep moving. You're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. You can't. Because we are different, or just different, and we don't know what has gone on in each other's lives. A lot of time people go through so much in life, depression, they get down, they get sad and frustrated, just things going on, and people may tend to take it out on you. And you gotta, what I always do, I just overlook them, because I'm like, I don't know what's going on with them, but whatever it is, I pray and hope that they get it together, and maybe they'll have a better day, because it's just so much you have to deal with when you out in the public. These events that you will occur. They just occur. You never know what's going on, what people are doing. Sometimes they may be on some type of medication. That medication then got them all crossed up in the mind, and they seeing stuff, imagination, is running wild. I was like, whoa. But that's kind of stuff you run into when you out here. So now you see me, I'm out here and I'm just to myself, minding my own business, mowing the lawn, and just attending to this lawn by myself and keeping everything all up and all. And, as we go along, hopefully we won't have any problems. But we never know. You never know. Now you see where I'm trimming this up. Now sometimes I used to run into situations where that you have a little fence line right there, and sometimes a neighbor would come out on me and be standing there just looking at me like, you cross that line if you want to, and it's gonna be on. And I was like, oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Now, if that happens, what I'll do is say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean no harm. I didn't mean to get over there. I didn't mean to get on your property or anything. But if there's a problem, I'll apologize and I'll move on. Now, if they keep on hopping about it, I'll inform the customer and say, well, I won't be attending to your property anymore due to the fact that your neighbor has an attitude and I feel threatened, working on your property because I don't know what he might do. And I'm not looking for any problems. So, with the little amount of money that I'm getting paid, it's not worth any kind of problems, because I'd be like, nah, just for a lawn, somebody want to jump on you for a lawn or whatever, I don't know, all hell done got into them and they want to act up. And like, I'm not the one to be acting up with. I'm going to move on. They can have it. If you mad at me or whatever it is, you can have it. I ain't coming back. And I've had to do that on a number of lawns, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Sometimes if it's a full moon, people will act up. They act a little strange. I'm telling you, strange, weird, strange. So, you got to be careful. I mean, be careful when you're out here. Because, you're just doing this. You're open to the public. And, hopefully that, you be seeing, well, hopefully everything will go great. But we never know. We never know. I mean, that can be even from in the grocery store to wherever you go. You have to be cautious because sometimes people will act up on you. But you don't be the one acting up. You don't have to act along with them, because they have a problem. Don't mean for you to have a problem, but they like that. They like it, It's just what, as that old saying, the nature of the beast. And we have to deal with that. So, not that we want to, but, we never know what we may encounter when we out. So, oh man, guys, I tell you, I just, when I'm doing these lawn care jobs, that was a thing that I always would come across my mind. I just want to get in here, do a thorough job, keep this customer happy, and get away from here, and no problems. Because, as I say, I've done a lot of lawn care jobs. And it has been some problems with some people. And I mean, I've had people want to jump on you and all this and that. Now, we know we're not going to have no jumping on. No, you're not going to put your hands on me. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. And I'll tell them, your hands are meant to do what? Give yourself a bath and take care of your personal hygienes. That's what your hands for. Wash your face, attend, brush your teeth. That's what your hands for and your arms for. They're not to be hitting on nobody or knocking nobody around. You use what you have accordingly for what is given to you. It's not meant to be hitting on nobody, messing with nobody, And then some of these people, they need to, what can I say? I don't know. They get I think sometimes some stuff coming out their mouth is because their tongue has gotten tangled. They got a tangled, twisted tongue in their mouth. And I think that's why they get some inappropriate words coming out their mouth, I've had that. I've heard some of those twisted, tangled tongues out there, We don't care for that. We're not here for that. We're here for one thing: to live and let live and enjoy ourselves. So, because some of that other stuff, no, we don't need that. We don't need that, and we're not listening to that. We're just here to do a thorough job, and that's what we're gonna do. A thorough job. We're gonna stay happy doing our job. We're gonna make our job look good. We're going to make the customer look good. That's what we're going to do. Make the customer's property look good. We're going to make them stand out. And that's what we do. So As you see what I'm doing, guys, I'm just working along here, working along. Now, you know, this house is in between two neighbors, one over on this side. So I'm working over here. So hopefully I won't have no problem out of the neighbor over on that side. And then on the other side, hopefully I won't have no problem. Now, by me sharing this video, I'm just sharing a story with y'all that it was a time some years back I was doing a lawn and I had problems with some neighbors. Every time I would go to attend to this lawn, they would be waiting for me to attack me. And I was like, okay, not today. So eventually one day they came out and it just jacked me up. And I was like, okay. So I loaded up my stuff, got in my truck, and left. Customer called me. Hey, Curtis, what's going on? What happened? You have to talk to your neighbors about that. I was there to attend the property, but it seemed like they didn't want me there to attend your property. So I left because I wasn't looking for no problems about no lawn. No. I left. And the customer did call me back and told me he had it all squared away and all and everything. But I said, I'm not coming back. It's not worth it to me. I don't want to be bothered with them people. I said, no, I don't want to be bothered with them. So I'm gone, man. I'm gone. I'm out of here. You'll find someone else, But thank you. And I left it like that, moving. Because, for the little amount of money that you get, it ain't worth, what can I say, the riggy-rolling, stuff that you'll go through with these twisted, tangled tongue, mouthed people. No, I don't think so. I ain't gonna be bothered with that. But as we go along, guys, I'm just sharing some of my experience and what I went through out there in lawn care through this video with y'all. So I'm just dropping some information. Be careful out there because we know there's a lot of twisted tongue people out there. Twisted tongue. No, wait a minute. Twisted, tangled tongue people. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I got something like that. It's a lot of them out there. So be careful with them. Now, don't you get caught up in that twisted, tangled tongue. Don't you start talking like that. No, people that look at my videos don't talk like that. No. I hope not. Because we don't do that, guys. We're respectful people. If you have a problem, we say nothing. We just leave you alone and move on and hope that one day your tongue gets straightened out where you can talk correctly again. That's what we do. Hopefully you can talk correctly again. Because they out there, guys. They out there. And those are things that you have to just be aware of at all times. Because we just never know when we may encounter some of that kind of talk out there. But guys, as you can see right in here, I was able to get all of this right in here, all trimmed down. And I must say that trimmer line that I'm using, that heavy duty 1.55 is really doing a tremendous job for its trimming up and all of that, getting all of that grass trimmed out back there. Y'all see how it's looking? It's looking good. It got that. It took care of that. And hey, the line didn't break. Now I may run out, but hey, I'm gonna keep using this until I run out of it. Now you see right there, it's just taking that down. Look at that. See there? And sometimes when you're doing that trimming, you always want to go back and double check, because make sure that you don't miss any. And that's what I always do. I'll go back. Even though I may have missed a little bit there, but before I leave, it's going to be taken care of. And so right now, I'm back over here and walking along the fence right here. And I'm getting that portion all trimmed up around there. So we want to get that all around that fence, get that all looking good over there. And y'all, I told you it was a whole process. It was just gonna take some time to get all of this here taken care of today. So that's what we're doing. We're putting some time in, and we're gonna get this here all trimmed down and get it looking good for the customer. And you can see like this right here. It just takes time, guys, to go over this. No rush. Just take your time. And you just move along. And that's the thing, working solo, you can get a lot accomplished by just, doing a lot of work yourself here. Now, as I say again, you got to be careful working solo because, they got some of them kind of, I was talking about earlier. we don't use, so that's the thing, working solo. So you get out of there. If you catch some of them, y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of them people talking a certain kind of way that we don't know, it ain't. No, they not speaking in tongues. I don't know. Well, I don't know what they speak. But we don't speak that way. We're gonna leave them alone. We're gonna leave them alone and just say, hey, maybe they'll get better another day, and move on. But guys, as you see I'm trimming that up, and we're just going along. And it don't take too long. I mean, once you get started, you get into you get your vibe going, that you just enjoying what you're doing, and just have at it. See, you just go over there and just, have at it, just go over it and make it look good and all. You see, I'm using that trimmer line there. Y'all see it? You see it? It's just working along there. We're going to get a good edge on that right there. Oh yeah, look at that. See there? Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. See, get that out of there and get that out. So it's just trimming up, guys, trimming up, and that's the thing. So hey, I'm okay. I want to say, since I'm back here working in the backyard, I feel okay because. Hey, that's closed in. A fence over there and a fence in the back and a fence on the side. You're okay once you get in that backyard because you ain't got to deal with any neighbors. Hopefully not. But I want to iterate that. I did have a problem one year where I was doing some trimming, and I was trimming up under the fence, and some grass got under the fence and was up under there, and I trimmed it out, and it was a neighbor's yard, and the lady came over and said, "Hey, you got?" I said, "Well, ma'am, I was just trying to get this on the fence." The lady, guys, she went off on me. Matter of fact, I did do a video on that too. But the lady went off on me, and for the grass, and I said, "Well, ma'am, it's a jungle back here." And I didn't mean any harm by even getting any grass. I said, if it's something I did, I'll go and pick it up if there's a problem. No. I said, well, I'm sorry. So the lady left, and she just kept on, here we go, with that tangled, twisted tongue, all of that lashing. And she went on and on and on, just woo-hooing all this. And I said I was sorry, ma'am. I don't know what else I can do. And she said she was going to call the law on me. And you know what I told her? Call them. I got my phone. I can call them too. Call them. Let them come. What they going to do to me? Nothing. Call them. Matter of fact, I'm going to inform the customer and let the customer come. Let me tell the customer, call them. Like I'm scared of the law. You going to call the law on me. She didn't know I had a camera rolling. But I'm like, okay. Two can play this game. Call them like I'm gonna run. Call them. What they gonna do to me? Call them. I had everything with my camera set up and recording, and her whole tune changed. And then she's come to me wanting to apologize and shake my hand and all. I was like, I don't want your apologies. I don't even want to shake your hand. Only thing I want to do is get away from you. I was like, man, I was like, oh my God, over some grass? Come on. You acting up over some grass that grows in the summer, dies in the winter, comes back next year, year after year, over a little sprig of grass that was growing in the fence. And some got over you, and you just come unglued on me. But I knew what it was about. I knew it was more to it than that for that lady to act that way. But that was okay. I was like, man, I just want to finish this up. And I informed the customer, and I said, hey, listen, I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to get out of here, and I'm never coming back over here. And they were like, oh, Curtis, we're so sorry. We're sorry about that. I don't know why that lady is like that. And I don't know. I was like, listen, I don't know what her problem is, but I don't have no problem, and I ain't looking for no problem, and I'm going to get away from here because this is not working. This is not working. People just, I don't know, what's going on with them. But I was like, man, I got paid and I never went back. I was like, forget that. I said, these people crazy. Crazy, man. I mean, come on. Because I'm cutting some grass. You gonna come unglued. Guys, and I tell you, I went through some stuff out here. I tell you. Now, a lot of times I know people be saying, oh, well, it's just easy. I'll get in the lawn care. Yeah, you get in the lawn care. You think it's easy. It's not always easy, guys. I mean, yeah, staying alone, working by yourself, that portion is easy. But when you have to, something gets in somebody's head and they just want to act up with you, then that's going to be hard. And you have to make a judgment or decision. Just keep your mouth shut, don't say nothing, and just get out of there. Just be nice to them and just go on. Let them go on. Something is wrong with this person. Sometimes we don't know where they came from. They might have just let them out of the mental institution. They could be seeing psychiatrists and all kinds of stuff. A mental breakdown. And that mental-minded breakdown person will act up with you, will do all kinds of stuff with you. But you didn't know that. You didn't know that they had just come out of the institution. So, you don't know. But rest for sure, there's a lot of institutions out there. And there's a lot of people seeing a lot of psychiatrists that you don't know about. They look sane, but they are not sane. They're insane. And that's the kind of stuff you have to deal with. And I learned a lot about this over the years while I was in lawn care, out here mowing and going here, going there. And I'll be like, what in the world is wrong with these people? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You need to get yourself together. You just came unglued. I mean, hey. And that's the thing you have to be aware of at all times, guys. There's a lot of unglued-minded people out there. I'm telling you, it ain't always easy out here. You might be minding your own business and, oh boy, look around and there you go. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Oh, God. But that's the kind of stuff you deal with. Oh, here's one, guys. I must share this one with y'all. One time somebody called me up and wanted me to mow the lawn, but they wanted to give me the price and what I should charge to mow the lawn. I said, no, I'm not doing it. And then they saying, well, the other guy mowed this, and then they got mad at me because I wouldn't do it. I said, well, I don't have nothing to do with his prices. Why don't you get him? Well, yeah, that's the going price, and that's what you should be charging. Well, I'm not charging. As a matter of fact, I'm not doing it, and I don't even have to do it. I'm not begging to mow nobody's yard. If you want it mowed that bad, you can go get you a lawnmower and mow it yourself, because I'm not gonna mow it for that. And they got mad at me because I wouldn't mow it for the price that they wanted to pay. And we're like, hey, I'm not doing it. And I didn't do it. I said, boy, this is something. Come unglued. I said, oh boy, I don't know which institution they let this one out of. They need to put them back. I don't know. They might have, I don't know. They might have got out the zoo or something, where they were clowning, you know. But that happens, guys. And so that's something you have to be aware of at all times when you're out here, you know, uh, out in the public dealing with different situations here for his mowing lawns or whatever kind of business you in. I mean, you'll see all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, I wanted literally, it was just the other week, guys. I was out and it was late. And so I decided that I was gonna go out, and I said, well, I don't know, maybe I'll have me a hamburger. So I said, well, decided I would go to Burger King. So I went to Burger King, and I put my order in. It was a drive-through, and the next thing I know, some guy, I think he was on high on something. He pulls up and he starts hollering out the window. He had put his order in, and he started hollering out, "Hey, y'all too slow!" I'm like, what? And then he got out of his car and he went up to the window and knocking on the window. The guy opened the window and he started punching the guy. I was like, what? The guy he was just working at Burger King. The guy punches him out and starts arguing with him because he wasn't fast enough. And they had a group of them there. And I think they ended up, calling the law and all this and that. But meanwhile, I was at the window just waiting to get my order, which they took a long time. And they apologized and all for it. But I was like, wait a minute. I'm never coming here again. These weirdos coming out of nowhere. And he was cussing the guy out, ready to jump on the guy and pull him through the window at the drive-through. I was like, whoa, this is crazy, man. So, no matter what kind of job you're in, you always got to be prepared because you never know. You never know, what's going to happen or where it's going to happen and when it's going to happen. You never know when somebody's going to act up. So you have to be careful. Like, I didn't know nothing about that situation. I'm thinking I was just going to get a burger and I was going to be on my way and go. And normally that's the way it goes. You get your burger and you go. But no, it didn't go that way that night. This guy here came up to the window, knocking on the window and grabbing on this guy behind and pull him through the window to fight him. And I was like, oh, man, get that. It was kind of scary because I didn't know, what if the guy would have had a weapon with him and something, pulled out and started shooting him and stuff. I don't know, man. No. But you just got to be careful, guys. Be careful out there. But guys, as you can see right here, I'm getting this here almost. I'm be sharing some of my life's experience of what goes on out here and other stuff that, you may encounter in life. So you see me right here. I'm walking this down. What it is, I brought my Ryobi mower with me to take care of this. Lightweight, easy, a little small yard like this, trim it up, get it all edged up and everything, and have a little light mower like that to do, battery operated. It doesn't take that much to get this here lawn all taken care of. You see what I'm doing right there with that little mower there. It's what can I say, cost effective to use this mower versus having a gas engine mower. When this little mower here is going to do just fine for me. You see what I'm doing? You see it right there. You see I'm in the lawn and I'm mowing it. You see it's giving a good clean cut right there. And that's looking good. So, hey, I didn't really need to have a gas mower to do this here lawn. It's small. Just put a little time in. And I basically had already trimmed it all down, but I just had to go back over it because it had some clunks in it and everything. But we want to get that all leveled off right there, as you can see right here. So that's what we're doing. We're getting it all leveled off right here with the Ryobi mower there. So as you see, it doesn't take too long. You just put in forth effort, and you can get you can get it done. So you see what I'm doing. I'm just walking it down. It ain't hurting me to walk this down. Now it will hurt later on in the summer. Now you get around July, that heat ain't playing with you. So you got to get up early in the morning or late in the evening to try to mow some of these lawns because that heat, and that's another thing, guys. When it's hot, you got to be careful because you got some of them hot-headed people out there. I mean, hot-headed. You can't tell them nothing. Don't try to tell them nothing. Leave them alone. They one of these people. Nobody's gonna tell me nothing what to do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's what I always say. I'm gonna say nothing. Don't say nothing to them. Just let them, whatever. You think to yourself, whatever. Leave them alone. And leave them alone and go on and just have you a good day. That's what it's about, having a good day and taking it easy and all. So, as you can see, guys, the more, hey, it's doing a good job. It's cleaning that up. Look at that. Look at that right there. It's just, I done walked it down and just walking it down. I'm almost through, getting close. It didn't take that long, really, to get this here all mowed up and all. Look at that, just walking that down. And, got the front already taken care of. So I walked out down in the front. And now just walking the back down. So we're almost through with it. We're going to, finish this one up here. And then move on to something else. But as you can see right here, you just walk it back and forth, back and forth. Now, this mower is a self-propel mower. And I don't use a self-propel because if I was to use a self-propel, it will drain the battery. And this mower is so light, so I don't really need a self-propel. I don't need to use a self-propel, but I have the option to use a self-propel if I needed to. But I don't need to because the mower is so light, I'm just barely, pushing the thing. It's so light. Now, it'll do a self-propel. And if you put the bagger on there, it helps. But I don't really need it. Because what it does, when you use the self-propel, it drains the battery more because you're using more power. You already have the blades turning, and then you have the wheels turning. So that's going to use more of your battery charge. That's going to drain the battery down by using that. So what I do is I just take and I walk it down, as you see right there, walking it down. And my battery will last longer for me. So that's what you see me there doing. No, don't need to use a self-propel. I noticed it was someone that asked a question in the comments. Is that mower a self-propel? Yes, it's a self-propel mower. As you can see right there, it is. But I don't use that because it drains the battery. But if I needed to, I could use it. And it will walk with that self-propel. But I don't need it. It's light enough. So guys, as you can see, we almost got this one. Look at that. You see how they clean that up? Look at that. See that? I just went over that. Look at that. You see it? See that? So y'all know I just be sharing these videos with y'all, these lawn care videos here. Doing some lawn care work and all. So I hope y'all been enjoying me posting some of these videos here for us, doing the lawn care. And if y'all enjoy them, thumb them up. Now don't be like those haters out there. Those haters are always, no matter how many videos I put, they always thumbing something down. They didn't like the video. Well, hey, ain't nothing Curtis can do if you don't like it. I don't know you. So I don't know. You don't leave me no comments on what I need to do to fix it. So, hey, it is what it is. You get what you get. If you don't like it, then, hey, don't look at it, That's all I can say. But it seems like we have a consistent hater, guys. I don't know what do you think he doing? What do you think he keeps thumbing every video down that I put? He hate me or something? Oh, he just messing with me. I think he just messing with me. I think he like it. Because anytime you keep doing something over and over consistently, you must like it. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be doing it. And that's what I think, guys. What y'all think about it? All right, guys. We got it. Let's take a look at it. As you can see over on this here side right here, I got it all cleaned up over there. And we'll walk over here on this here side. This is the way the front looks. As you see, I got it all trimmed up, mowed up, and everything right here. Look at that. You see the sidewalk. You see that side area over there. I got that all cleaned up right there. So now we're walking back over here to the gate, and now we're gonna walk inside here, and we're gonna take a look at this. As you can see, I was able to get this here all trimmed down and all. So now we're walking back to the back, and we're gonna take a look at this back right here. And as you can see, I'm giving you another view, the overall appearance of the back lawn after mowing, edging, trimming, and blowing everything off. So you see, it didn't take that long. Just put a little time and effort in it, and there we go. There we go. Look at there. See there? Got that side all cleaned up there, guys. There we go. That's it. So I'm glad y'all stayed with me until I was able to get this here all completed and all. So I thank y'all for taking the time and listen to me and looking at the video as I worked and all. So like I say, it just took a little time and a little effort. And hey, we got this one here off the list here. So now we're headed to well, let's see where we headed. We headed out of here. We out of here. That's one thing. Once you finish the lawn, what you want to do is get on away from here. We want to get on away as soon as possible. You got everything clean. Get out of there. That's what I always say. When you finish the lawn, you get away from there. Go on, because you know the sooner you leave, the less problems you have. You out of there and you moving on. And hey, this has been a good journey. This has been a good lawn care job. So hey, I've enjoyed it. I got it all cleaned up. Looks good. So I'm out of here. Thank y'all, guys. I'm out of here. Bye.